Hi there, welcome to Don's Workshop. This is my review of the Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron. So here is my completed build of the Bugatti Chiron. It was a very, I'd say, enjoyable build. I quite liked it. It was generally straightforward as far as Technic builds go. The hardest part, I think, was probably merging the front and the rear, getting all the movable Technic pieces between the gearbox and the front section and the transmission section to connect, because there was like 4 axles, I think, that all had to connect at the same time. So this had to all be aligned perfectly for that to kind of slide together. Fortunately, you could just lie it flat and slide things together. I guess like the other supercars, this is the second one of the supercars I've built, so that the gearbox works and turns the engine when you move the wheels. It has an actual shifter here that does engage and disengage the gears that help turn the engine. If you can see, the engine is turning now. Now it's in the middle, it still doesn't turn. If it's at the front, it doesn't turn. So that's pushing it back, turns it. And then as well, there is this shifter under the flappy paddles, essentially. They place that behind the steering wheel here, and that actually will change the gears. So that is interesting, and will adjust which gears are engaged in the gearbox. Now you can't really, this doesn't have a panel that comes off. You can kind of see the engine here, because on the real Bugatti, I believe this is just glass over here. Nothing on a Technic model, they just kind of leave it open. And that was a slightly different engine build because it's the V16, right? So kind of built the standard kind of V8 configuration, and then put extra 4 cylinders on each side. And then the kind of interesting piece here is that you build this, and this is to turn the rear wing. So you're supposed to put this into, there's a spot here where the rear wing can be engaged. So this is the wing that engages when it goes really fast, and for it to slow down. So that is I guess it's one of the more interesting aspects of the Bugatti Chiron. And so that is pretty neat. So that is included. This is an interesting way to do it. That it's got the little sticker on there, kind of like a pocket knife. So that is quite neat. Now this one has, or the Bugatti has much more simple, basic doors. They just open up. Standard door movement. The mirrors being on the door. These ones they haven't been coming off like the Ferrari mirrors when I was building that, because they were sitting like up here, just kind of sitting out. Whenever I moved the car around, they'd keep coming off. So this is a much more solid mirror location on this car. The details on the interior, I think, were more intricate, I guess. It's quite nice. Those seats, the seat builds with the kind of padding on the sides, and as well as this is primarily where all the stickers was on this interior. It includes the interior on the doors here, having the stickers there. So that was a nice additional detail to put those stickers on there to make the interior look a little more complete. Then when we get to the front here, of course, there's the grill, the Bugatti grill, where you put these, have these tubes and this flexi axle to represent that, as well as that sticker that you put on the front there. And these headlights which was a slightly interesting way to build the headlights. And you have the hood, so this does open. This is one of the parts that does open to reveal the steering. The steering functionality is in here. You can see that. So turning those gears, and you can see, I guess you can almost see right down to the bottom there. See the steering arms. And then this comes with this little kind of purse you put in there, piece of luggage that has a spot to fit in the frunk there, and that is an additional interesting little detail they included. And I guess one more thing I didn't show, the rear here. There's the rear, the light bar, the rear light bar they put on, as well as that sticker, Chiron sticker, and the Bugatti sticker there as well. So I like how they use the kind of the wings to make the rear tail lights there as well. That was an interesting way to do the tail lights, rather than using trans red pieces. So this was a very nice build. It has lots of interesting angles, especially that they kind of combination angles that they put over here on the sides. Also, yeah, you can see also the tubing detail. It's kind of goes around there. It's being held in pretty good by those clips. The other tube, this tube here, is kind of not, because it was bent a bit in the packaging. It's still not quite sitting straight, but it's working now. And then there is a tube in there, right there, that kind of goes around on the inside, which was also another interesting detail on the interior. And if you'd like to see, like, just show the bottom here. So there's, yeah, you can only see so much in here, but yeah, you can see that that's the front of the gearbox there, and the connection points that needed to be lined up. That yellow axle is one of those connection points. Anyway, and I guess the final kind of key detail was these rims. These were made specifically for this car, so they are very nice, I think. Rims, and another highlight of this build. So now I had to pay a little extra to get this because it is retired, but I'm happy with what I got here. It is a very enjoyable build and a nice, very nice looking model of the Bugatti Chiron. If you liked my review, please give me a like or a comment. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe and take it easy.